So another posture we can work with, again, the continuation of Janu Shirshasana A is now Janu Shirshasana B. And so this is a little different. Again, we're still working the pelvic floor, the perineum. This one is a little bit more intense and much easier to get Mula Bandha. In the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, one of the ways they say to get Mula Bandha is they say sit on the heel and Mula Bandha naturally comes. And so this is a principle we're going to use. So in doing this, we would come to, again, Sapta, 7th position of Paschimottanasana, Dandasana. The exhalation, we bring the leg back, as in Janu Shirshasana A, but now we lift up and go slightly forward till our perineum is sitting on the heel. So we really want that perineum on the heel, and then we'll move the hip back again, go put it back into place. Then again, the reaching forward, ideally the hips are going to be square, and then again the breathing in, lifting, and same as Janu Shirshasana A, we're looking to bring the head to the knee. So a couple of key things to be aware of. If I do it this side, and this is a common problem or a common mistake a lot of people make. They bring the leg back, they sit, and then they actually sit this leg on the floor and they just bend forward. So this leg here is very important. It presses the heels down so the sitting bone actually lifts. And there, from that lift, we can see the body extending upwards. So now we have this upward movement. Whereas if we let this leg loose, we're just sinking down and you bend forward. We want to create the oomph, the dynamics of the posture. So we create this lifting. So we're always keeping this sitting bone lifting up. And then, as in A, we draw the lower abdomen, lift, as if we're doing Baddha Konasana B. Head comes to knee. And then inhale, we come up. Okay. So again, you can put this foot down, try to lift to understand the activation of that leg. That's already happening. You lift, and then you try to get the same lift, sitting bone up, then the forward bend. I'm going to ask Helen to come in, and we'll show this. It's only a continuation of A, so there's not that much to change except the position of the heel. So first she lifts up, comes forward, then presses this heel down so the sitting bone lifts up. So she needs to come back a little bit, not the leg stays out to the side, lifting up. It may not feel too comfortable on the perineum, but this is the idea. Inhale, lift, shoulder blades back, lower dantian, lift, and then come forward. And I would prefer to see, if I could, the leg a little wider, but this hip coming up, this hip lifting up the back hip and twisting around a bit. Oh, now she'll be on the perineum, and she's going to hate it because I'm going to keep her there for a couple of minutes, 10 minutes, and she's going to, it's not that comfortable. But it is going to strengthen that pressure on the heel. The body is going to react. So the perineum is actually going to get stronger. And that's what we're trying to achieve here, this connection into Mula Bandha, make it strong by sitting on it, automatically reaction, and you'll get stronger. So this is Ashta. Inhale, Nava, come up. Stay there, exhale, and then Dasha. Feet back, lift, jump back into Ekadasha. Dwadasha for Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Trayodasha, Ardha Mukha. Chaturdasha, come through to the left side. So now we can show the other leg. So the left heel comes back. She's going to sit up. She's going to go forward, put the heel down, and then she wants to bring this hip back before anything else. Work the hip so it lifts up and comes back this way. Still maintaining position on the perineum. Lengthening. So you see she wanted to go down. She forgot this step, which is still Sapta, breathing in. Then very much Baddha Konasana B, head coming to knee. So this is position, Janu Shirshasana. Janu, knee, Shirsha, head, head to knee. Each breath, she wants to make sure she activates, keep this lifting. So there's always that connection to the perineum, that feeling of pressing, which will activate naturally the Mula Bandha. Shodasha, inhale, come up. Stay there. exhaling, connecting. And then with the next breath, Saptasha, feet back, lift up, go back into Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Sapta again, you come to the seventh position of Paschimottanasana, Dandasana. Okay, so this is Janu Shirshasana B. I don't think there's much more. It's very similar to what we did in A. There's not much difference except the positioning of the foot. Ideally, in this position, you want the foot the same, pointing forward. Many people do it this way because it hurts their feet. Okay, it's okay to do it that way, but if you try to lift with the foot like this, and you try to lift with the foot like that, you're going to see which one gives you more oomph. And the foot pointing this way, you get much more lift. This one becomes a little dead. So I prefer to do it here. If it's not possible, do it this way. But as I told one of my students today, you have the place where you want to go and the place that's available to you now. So do what's available to you now, but build up to the place where you want to go. So slowly, slowly. Don't try and get where you want to go straight away. You may hurt yourself. So take it easy. Okay. So ideally here, if not possible, this is okay. Okay. It's just not as powerful. This is very powerful. Okay. Thank you very much. Janu Shirshasana B.